this is how to turn on the gas for the Ross family cabin. Start with turning on the propane from the outside of the cabin. Counterclockwise, we'll turn the gas on. Clockwise, we'll turn it off. Hi, to turn on the gas for the Ross family cabin O'Keefe and Merritt 1950 stove, first start by making sure that the gas is off. In the side position means off. Lifting the lid, taking off the burners. Then we're going to take off each one of the chrome pieces, which just lift straight up. This right side is a little harder, so you have to push in and pull up. The pilot lights will be right here, and then we're going to open this pilot and the main oven burner, and we'll just lift up this bottom piece and just drag it out a little ways, and that'll hold the door down, and there will be a pilot in each one of these. And now we're ready to light. Turning on the gas at the valve, and to turn it on you just turn it straight down so that it's in line with the flow. We'll start with the hardest one is the oven one, and you just will reach down with the burner to this little metal piece down here, and you just flick a light on there and you can see it immediately starts to light. And then we'll go over to the left side and do the same thing, and you're just aiming it in there. And sometimes these will take a while to light. If the cabin's cold and it's been a while, you just let it sit in there, and sometimes it takes a minute or so before they do light. Then you can come to the top, and on the top we just stick the flame inside here, and you'll get a little blue flash. And then we'll go to the left side. And you can see it's been sitting for a minute or so, so it had a little excess gas, but it's not a big ball of flame, so there's really nothing to worry about if it takes a minute or so, 2 minutes before you light. Then, once those are all lit, then come back to the bottom, and after the burner has run for a minute or so, the flame heats up that separate little rod to the far side of the flame, and that's telling the system that the gas is working. And once that's heated that up after a minute, then we'll come back to this bottom drawer, and under here, if you reach under, there are two cylinders right where my hand is, and you can feel them. There's two little buttons, and you just push those buttons in and hold them for about 15 seconds or so. There's nothing scary in here. And then you let go of the button, and the button will come back out, and then you do the other one to the left. So I'm pushing with my thumb on the little red button, just holding it down, and what that does is that is sending a signal, electronic signal, to the system that the pilot lights are working. And then once that happens, then we know that the system knows that it can work. And you can test it by coming back to the right side, and we're going to turn on the burner. So on the top burner up here, I'm just going to turn it on. You push in and turn it to low, and then you'll see the gas light up on the inside. And if it does light, then everything's working fine. That's the way it's supposed to work. If it doesn't work, then you have to hold those buttons back in again until the system understands that everything's functioning. You can turn the oven off, and then just slide the tray back in. wire tray in, and you can put these anywhere that you want. Close the door. And you can always tell that things are working because when you open the door, you'll see a blue glow, which means that the pilots are lit. And then to check the right side on the oven, you just open this door and look inside. And you can see right about here, you'll see a blue glow. And as long as you see a blue glow, then you know that the pilots are lit and working. And then we just put everything back together. Always check to make sure the pilots are lit. Keep your fingers out of the way. And this one requires a little bit of a push in to go down to fit snug. Put the burners back on. And this area right here will get hot from the... There we go. Beautiful flame. And once everything's working, then you can close it up and you're all good. And that's all there is to it.